One. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of the TNC Sports Podcast. Today is the 24th episode of the podcast. Shout out Black Mama, man. But as always, I'm Logan Cross.
I'm Fayed, Troy.
Yeah, man, we got a couple topics. This one's not gonna be too long, but before we get into anything, I want to say that we're gonna be making a schedule change for the spring, maybe early summer. So since the NFL season's over and things are moving kind of slow, and the NBA is like mid-season and things are also kind of slow in that area, we're going to be doing the podcast at least or at most once every 2 weeks, maybe once every 3, depending if there's, the amount of topics. So we're going to be spacing them out more. But once the NFL season gets closer and once the NBA playoffs start to come, we're definitely going to start to, do it every week again. So I just wanted to get that out there. So there probably won't be an upload for like 1 or 2 weeks. So just keep that in mind. Just wanted to let that be known. All right, but before we get anything, I did want to ask you this because I just had Subway. I wanted to ask you, what is your go-to sub from Subway? Give me everything you get on it. What is the Fayed sub?
I mean, the bread, dude. I use all their breads, bro. Like there's not a time where I go like the same sub. But if I was to get like my drink, I would go Italian herbs and cheese, and then I would go turkey. I would do shredded cheese, and I'll do ranch, bro. And then that's it.
Hey, man, the simple but fire, Mine, what I got, well, if I was just going all out and I wanted whatever I want, I would get Italian herbs and cheese, bro. You cannot go wrong with that bread. That's probably the best one for sure. Then so you gotta get chicken, bacon, and then American cheese. And then I get lettuce, cucumbers, pickles, and then ranch. So basically yours, but like with more filled stuff.
Yeah.
And it's fire. So the chicken and ranch combo, so fire. Like you can't go wrong with that. Like today I had I just had chicken, cheese, lettuce, and ranch basically. So it's fire. Like honestly, since I've been here, I go there so much. It's kind of bad, bro. It's either that or Qdoba, and I probably go to Subway 4 times a week.
Okay.
With that change. So I don't know. What kind of options does Hampton have? I don't know when you get down.
So we don't got as many. We have Chick-fil-A, Wendy's, Tropical Smoothie. We have Pizza Hut.
Tropical Smoothie? That's fire. I can't even lie.
I think that's it, bro. I think I got like 5. We don't got that much.
We have a couple that are closed. Well, like in the Web Center, which is like the main area. There's Subway, Chick-fil-A, Steak and Shake, Doba. Those are the main 4 that are open. But there's a Pizza Hut that's closed. There's like a juice bar that's closed. Panda Express, we have Panda Express in the Web Center. That one's open. And then there's a sushi place that's closed too. And then, like right over here, there's a Cane's, which it's a pretty good walk. But it's fun. I mean, Cane's is so good. Honestly, I think I've only been there 1 time this semester. So, but it's so good, bro. And then there's also Panera and a Denny's. So, I mean, those are a little bit off campus, but we can use our meal exchanges there. But usually what I do is I'll eat like Subway for lunch and then I'll go to the dining hall for dinner. So it's not a big deal.
Straight.
Cane's is like that special meal. Like I might have to go there on my birthday. Not gonna lie. I might have to.
Bro, you get that, bro. You get that cardiac arrest, bro.
Dude. I'm gonna get what's it called? The caniac, bro?
Yeah, bro. You gotta get the caniac, bro, with like 5 strips, bro. You get the sauce, the bread, and the fries, bro.
Bro, like the chicken's good in general, but the sauce just puts it above, bro. It's so crazy. Dude, I wish I had a Whataburger. I mean, we had that like once down in no, we had that twice.
We had it 3 times because remember we went for breakfast twice. We went for that's when Karen lost his wallet the night we got there.
Oh my gosh, dude. Houston was a trip.
But dude, if we had Whataburger here, bro, I think it need to be somewhere where I'm not, because I would go there so much, bro, for their breakfast and their burger on Texas toast. Nah.
Dude, the Texas toast, so different. Bro, that one sandwich that we tried, like the Texas toast sandwich,
Yeah, it was the one with it was like a burger with cheese and there was like Texas toast on the outside, bro.
Yeah,
Dude,
dude.
that joint slap like a
That was legendary, bro. But like, have you ever been to Zaxby's up here?
Yeah. I went to Zaxby's like 2 weeks ago.
Dude, I've never been to Zaxby's.
It's in Chantilly.
Yeah. You ever been to Cookout?
I do this one of my I was there last time I went was like 2 years ago.
Dude, I've never been there, and there's one pretty close. I think it's like 10 minutes away.
Yeah.
So I definitely got to go there soon. There's a lot of places I haven't been to, like fast food wise. But I mean, top one's got to be, Doba / Chipotle. Those are pretty close.
Exactly.
Dude, Wendy's is a good one that y'all have. Wendy's is underrated, low key.
Facts. Yeah.
Get the fo.
Facts, bro. The fo in
Yes,
a big bag.
Oh yeah. Okay. Well, what was the next thing? Oh yeah, Fayed, you went skiing this weekend, bro. What was you there for 3 or 4 days?
Yeah, 3.
So how was that trip, bro?
I mean, it was good, dude. It was cold though, but I mean, it was the highest it got was probably 28, and the lowest it got was -4. So it was like, it was a cold one, man. I mean, I went tubing, it was fun, dude. I mean,
I've always wanted to do that.
and like since it was the end of the season, it was ice. So dude, you went dead fast, bro. Like it wasn't like it was no slow. It was dead fast. And I went snowboarding, bro. Dude, I can't do that again. I like the girl. So like I had like this. It was me and my brother, and we had like this girl teacher, and then she was like, "You are you guys athletes?" And I'm like, "Yeah." And then in my head, I'm like to my brother, I'm like, "Dude, this is bro. You could play basketball and be an NBA player, but you can't snowboard." But I'm like, and then she was like, "Oh, you guys be good at this." And in my head, I'm like, "Bro, no, this is gonna turn out bad." So she's like, "Oh, go down like this little bitty hill." So it's like, bruh, it's like slow as heck, right? Like this hill is like it's so small. It's like my backyard hill, right? So I go down this, like I fall on my face, right? I'm like, okay, this not gonna go well. And then and it's like, dude, it's like you have to have one foot into the board at all times. So like your feet get so tired, and like your legs get so stiff, it's crazy. So you have to go up this hill every time, go back down, hold up, down. And like, she's like, oh, like after I fall, she's like, good job. And like in my head, I'm like, bro, why are you telling me good job if I'm not doing a good job? I'm like, don't do that. And then like we did that for like 30 minutes and then we went to like this bigger hill, right? So I'm looking at my brother, I'm like, bro, what the heck is she doing? So we go up this little like ski ramp thing, like you like put your board on it and you go like up this ramp and then like you go on this thing. So she was like, oh, try some turns. I'm like, in my head, I'm like, bro, there's no way I'm doing no turns for you, girl. So I'm going dead straight, right? And then there are these people in front of me. Wait, hold on. Yeah, so there's like this, it's like this straight down. And she was like, oh, go, she was like, go, yeah, she was like, oh, go straight. So like she said, do these turns, whatever. So I'm like, okay, I'm going straight. These people in front of me, they don't move. Like they're like, I'm going straight at them, like I'm doing like whatever. I'm like, look out the way. So I'm trying to stop, right? She was like, hey, lift your feet up. So I lift my feet up. I go down my butt. Like I'm like flat. And like the people are like, are you okay? I'm like, no, I'm fine. And then she takes us to like this other joint and it got like a turn on it. So I'm like, okay. So she was like, okay, see if you can do it. She was like, good job. In my head, I'm like, stop telling me that. I'm like, I'm not doing a good job. So like, and then we go on like this turn joint. And then my brother, he flips on this joint, right? So like he goes like this little thing, he flips over, right? He was like, dude, I'm done. Like he told me but first he was like, I'm done. I go down next. And there's like this ledge thing, right? So she was like, okay, when you hit that, make a turn. So I'm like in my mind, I'm like, okay, I can do this turn. So I'm going straight at it. I fly over the ledge, right? And it's like 20 feet off the ground. So I'm like going like this, and I'm flying up. I'm like, bro, what am I doing? And then she was like, hey, use your techniques I taught you. And I was like, I don't know what technique you taught me. And then I was like, what are you doing? And then my brother's like, oh shoot. And then like I'm flying, like I'm like vertical, like I'm like horizontal, right? Like in air. So I fly over this darn cliff, right? And like I fall down like 20 feet, bro. my back and my butt hit the ground at the same time. I got up that sucker. I'm like, I'm done.
Did you not ski or snowboard anymore after that?
I turned my stuff in, bro. I wasn't even fooling with that no more. I was done. I was done. It was like, bro, I can't do that again.
Oh my God, bro. Bro, I've never been snowboarding, but I think it would go the exact same way because, like, in like a friend's backyard or even at Long Park, I tried to snowboard before, bro. It's so hard, bro. Like, I cannot stay on my feet, bro. Like, you remember when we were at Beeks' house and we went snowboarding down that one hill?
Yeah.
Like really late at night, and dude, we couldn't stay up on that shit, bro. That shit was so hard. I did have opportunity to go skiing once, but I turned it down to go to my friend's birthday party instead. So,
Ooh.
no, I'm playing. So I mean, hopefully I get to do it soon. My mom, fucked her thumb up. She like broke her thumb super bad, and like had to get surgery from skiing because she hit a tree like a while back. So I don't know. There's always big injury threats when you're snowboarding.
But this girl was like doing it like it was like playing basketball. Like she was like just going down the hill. Like she was like doing like 230 stuff. And I'm like, I can't do that.
Bro, I'd get so like anxious. Like if I was going super fast, bro, I'd be scared as hell, bro.
I wasn't. Then she said, "Oh, you can go up to the top." I said, "The top of what?" Like she literally said that. Like after the lesson, she was like, "Oh, you guys can go to the top now." And I'm like, "So you want me to die, right? Is that what you want?"
Bro, if you die, it's her fault, bro.
Bro, it's like, bro, like, dude, I don't want to get none of the money. So it's like, bro, what's the point of me doing it? But it's like, bro, like, she's like, "Oh, you guys are great." I'm like, no. That makes no sense to me. Well, yeah, I mean, the trip was fun, bro. Like, I mean, I did tubing, that was fun. I went to the outlet, bro. Dude, it was dead empty, bro. This outlet, bro, was like in the middle of the nowhere, bro. Like, they had like a Nike Zoomies, a Finish Line, bro. Dude, there was nobody there, bro.
What'd you get? You get anything?
I got some Vapor Maxes.
Oh, those are fun. Those are so nice.
I got the all black ones with the pink accents. And then I got this Mike Tyson shirt. But what the best part was, bro, they have no tax in Pennsylvania.
What?
Like if you get like shoes, right? There's no you pay like a flat 0 like thing. Like there's no tax. Like on my shoes, like Vapor Maxes retail for like 200. I got it for like 160, like flat. Like it wasn't like no tax or nothing on it.
Bro, you could have bought the whole store and resold it and made some guala, bro.
Facts, bro. It was crazy.
Right. That's so tough. But nah, I mean, hey, speaking of, shoes, I think I'm gonna be getting some shoes for my birthday because my birthday's on Monday, for those who don't know, March 8th. I asked for like Ultra Boost, Prestos, and there's this other one. I forget what they're called. Just, normal shoes because I need some like casual shoes.
Yeah.
So I think they're gonna get me a pair of those because they all told me to send pictures and stuff. So we'll keep that updated. And so on Sunday, we're gonna celebrate my birthday on Sunday because Monday is like school. We have school during the week. And my parents are coming down here on Monday, and we're gonna go to lunch. And then later that night, me and some ODU guys are gonna go to Topgolf. So that should be cool. We're gonna kick it. And then on my birthday, we'll probably just be a normalized day since we're celebrating on Sunday. I mean, it'll be cool. But Sunday is definitely gonna be a big cheat day for me because I've been eating right recently, so I deserve it. It's gonna be a big cheat day, bro.
Yes, sir.
You ever been to Fuddruckers?
I have, dude, bro. I used to go as a kid, bro. I think
we're gonna go there because I don't know any other restaurants around here to go with my family, and we went there last time. So I was like, I guess we'll just go there again because I don't really know any other places to go to down here.
Yeah, bro, because that's tough, bro. I love Fuddruckers.
Yeah, bro, the cheese sauce and a milkshake, different, bro. And then Topgolf is always their food is underrated because I mean they got a bunch of obviously golf and games and stuff, but the food there is good as hell too. So that should be fun.
Facts.
Need you to get that vaccine, man. Come down here.
Facts, Birdie.
Coming soon.
Yes, sir, bro.
Yes, sir. Any other? What we about to say, man?
No. I was saying, I'll be down there soon, bro. Just
Yes, sir. Right. Wait, how much longer are you gonna be up in Haymarket?
Dude, I'll be down here for most of the time. I mean, because I only got school for like 7 weeks left. So
Oh, really?
I'll be down there for probably like a week or two, and then I come back up here in May, and then I'm done. And then I hope I get both my vaccines by then, and then I'm gonna see what's what.
Then you'll be a free man.
Yes, sir. Until June. Then I got to take a class at NOPA in the summer though.
Oh, is it gonna be like online or in person?
Online.
Okay. Yeah, I think I have to take one summer class because I took 4 credits the first semester. I'm taking 5 this semester. So
Okay.
I'll have to make that one up in the what's it called? In the summer.
Yeah, bet.
But in the hours I have for that class, it says it's like from like 5 to 9. There's
Oh no, bro. I don't know what it is, bro. But mine's twice a week for 3 hours. That's what
dude, mine's like that too. It's ridiculous, bro.
Dude, I hope mine is 5 to 9, but they want this dude to die or something.
One of my classes this semester, I have it today at 1:20. It's from 1:20 to 4:10.
What is it?
It's like visual communications, which I thought was gonna be like, I don't know, like how to like show emotion on camera and shit like that. But it's fucking art. It's literally I just draw. I mean, usually it doesn't go that long, but it was scheduled for that long. Sometimes, like I think like 1 or 2 times it's gone to 4, which is so annoying. But usually it's like an hour or like an hour and a half, so it's not that bad. But yeah, I got to do art project this weekend, so I gotta get started on that soon. So hey, that's crazy. You only have 7 weeks left.
And do you guys have a break, spring break?
We had like 1 day off, and it was Tuesday. I didn't have any classes Tuesday, and that was like they gave us that
like a wellness day.
Yeah, like we didn't have spring break, so they just gave us 1 day instead. Which I mean, thankful we didn't have school, but can we get another day? What about on Monday? That'd be kind of cool. But I mean, I don't know, dude. Like the last 2 nights, I've barely got sleep, bro. I'm not gonna. Like I woke up. I stayed up to, dude. I watched the fucking Warriors game yesterday when Dame hit the game winner, and then I went to bed and I woke up at like 6:45 to go to the gym. Then I had class, and then now I'm here doing a podcast. And I was so hungry, bro. I had like usually I don't eat till after, but I had to get a foot long from Subway before I came because I was so hungry. All right. Any other stories or things you want to talk about?
Nah, bro, that's probably you, bro. That's right.
All right. Now let's get into some NBA and NFL topics. As I said, there's not that many because, everything's slowing down. So let's start with picks in the NBA, which we've been doing the last couple of weeks. We haven't really been keeping track, but we're just kind of picking them for fun. I'm going to pull up the games because I have them right here. And then, so this is the last set of games until the 10th because the AllStar game's on the 7th. So this is going to be the last set of games for like 6-7 days. So yeah, let's get right into it, man. We have the Raptors versus Boston. This should be a decent one. Boston's won their last couple, and I'm not sure how Toronto's doing, honestly. How's Toronto doing? They're doing okay, right?
I think they're like number 7. Like I think so. I think they're like low, but I think they're in the playoff. I just think they're low.
Yeah, they I know that they let me look. They started off struggling really bad. I think they've picked it up a little bit. Yeah, hey, Fayed, you're real close. They're tied for 7th or 6. 6 through 8 are all tied. So yeah, 17 to 18. They've definitely picked it up. Let me get back to the schedule. So who do you think you're gonna take in this game?
I'm gonna take Toronto because Boston's been on a little of a steep hill, so I'm gonna go with Toronto.
Yeah, Boston's definitely been on a little, a losing streak, but they beat us and then they beat the Clippers, so maybe they're turning it around. I'm gonna say that they're gonna figure it out and they're gonna beat the Raptors. Clippers and Washington. I'm just gonna go Washington because I'm a fan and we've won 7 over the last 10. But I mean, this is gonna be a real tough game.
I mean, Boston beat that. I'm gonna go Washington because I think they can beat out the Clippers. I think so.
Yes, sir. This is a big game, honestly. We've lost 2 in a row. We need to flip it before AllStar break and have momentum going out. Detroit and New York. New York has been really shocking, bro. They're the number 4 seed in the East, and I believe 18 and 18, maybe 18 and 17. Versus Detroit, who is okay. I mean, their record, they're probably better than their record shows, but they're okay. What do you think?
I'm gonna go with New York.
Yeah, man. I believe in New York. I think they're gonna keep on winning. Shout out Julius Randle. He's an All-Star this year. Well deserved too. Denver and Indiana. This one's pretty good. Denver, I believe is top 4 seed, and Indiana's top 5 in the East. Who are you thinking?
I'm gonna go Indy.
Okay. I like Denver in this one. Jokic and Murray. I mean, Indiana's super underrated, but I'm gonna go with Denver. Milwaukee and Memphis. Excuse me. Giannis has been putting up some MVP numbers, so I'm gonna go with Giannis. But I could see Memphis making this a game.
I'm gonna go Memphis because, like, with Milwaukee, dude, Giannis has been putting up the numbers, bro, but no one else has showed up. So I mean, like in my opinion, they got Ja, they got Valanciunas, they got they got Tyus Jones. I mean, they got everybody, but Giannis has been the only one that's been up there scoring points. I mean, he needs to like get some help from him to go to the playoffs.
All right, and then Miami and New Orleans. I think this one's gonna be pretty good. But I think Miami's feeling themselves right now, so I'm gonna take Miami.
I'm gonna go with Miami too because I don't think Zion gonna get past Bam Adebayo, in my honest opinion.
Zion's got like one move, but hey man, it's hard to stop. So Spurs and Oklahoma City. Spurs are sneaky good, so I'm gonna go Spurs.
I'm gonna go Spurs too.
Where is the Spurs right here? But OKC's not bad either, so I think that'll be a close one. Sacramento and Portland. Portland just won a very intense game yesterday versus Golden State. And Sacramento's not terrible, but hey man, I like Dame in this one. What you think?
I'm gonna go Portland too.
Yes, sir. And then the last one, Golden State, Phoenix. Phoenix is currently second in the West, but I gotta rock with Steph. They lost yesterday, so I think they're gonna come back and win tonight.
Yeah, I'm taking Phoenix.
Phoenix, okay. All right, that's all the games for tonight. Wow. For some reason, Spurs and Oklahoma City tickets are $455, bro.
They're that expensive because of of how many people they let into the stadium, because like some teams have a certain amount of. So you see how Indiana's 12?
Yeah.
Ain't nobody going to a Pacers game, so they put them low.
Everything's opening up in Texas.
So they just putting the tickets up high so people could go.
7, like all these, like 15, 12, like 15 for a Bucks game. Hey man, we might have to fly out to Indiana or Memphis for this one. Those are some good prices, bro. Fuck where we're sitting, bro. All right. The next thing I wanted to do was I wanted to draft.
Okay.
The AllStar game because the draft is tonight. Now, keep in mind, Kevin Durant is not playing. He is hurt, and neither is Anthony Davis. Anthony Davis is on the bottom of the list. So what we're gonna do first, I don't know how they're gonna pick who goes first. I assume Kevin Durant should go first because he is not playing, so he has to pick somebody to replace him as, the player that, like, LeBron's playing for his team, and KD's not, so I think KD should pick first. So KD's gonna have to pick 5 starters, and LeBron's gonna pick 4. So I think KD's gonna start the draft, and LeBron's gonna go second. So, Fayed, I'm gonna go heads or tails for first pick. So, what are you gonna call, heads or tails?
Heads.
Siri, flip a coin. It is tails. So I'll take the first pick. I'm gonna keep it written down. So you have to pick from the starters first, and those are the ones with the stars on them. So you have to pick from these 9 guys right here first. So I'm gonna take my first pick, and I'm trying to think who you're gonna pick if I don't pick him. You know who I want to take. Who I want to take.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna take him, bro. I can't leave my guy in the dust. I'm gonna take Steph.
Okay.
Who you taking?
I'm gonna go Bradley Beal.
Hey, Damn, bro.
I wasn't gonna pick Steph, bro.
Nah, I was gonna pick. I didn't know how early you're gonna pick him, bro. All right, man, give me Joel Embiid. Give me Joel Embiid.
Thank God I was not gonna pick him. I'm gonna go Giannis.
Giannis, good pick. I need someone that can contain Giannis. I'm gonna go Kawhi.
I'm gonna go Jokic.
Jokic, that's a good pick, bro. Okay, so who's left? Kyrie's left. Jason Tatum's left. Luka. Oh, give me Luka.
I don't know why Tatum is a starter, but
Oh, it's either Tatum or Irving right now.
dude, I don't know. I pick Irving, bro. I don't. Dude, they made a mistake about Tatum.
All right, and then I'll take Tatum.
Ew.
All right, so I'll read your, and then we're gonna pick reserves after. But I'm gonna name the starting lineup. I'm gonna take. So you have. Okay, let me write the initials for like the positions. Both have like a good lineup. Like they're solid, bro.
Yeah. I don't know who you're gonna pick first, but I want somebody. I don't know if you're gonna pick the same dude I am for the first reserve. I don't know.
Actually, I'll just save the rosters for when we finish. Okay, I gotta look through the list. Oh, dude, give me Dame Dollar, bro.
Oh, okay, just saying. Give me Zach LaVine.
I like that pick, bro. All right. Give me James Harden.
I'm gonna do an underdog here. Give me Julius Randle.
Dude, I like. Okay, that's tough. All right. All right, hold on. How many? Okay, let me count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. There's 14. So we're each gonna get 7 of these. 5, 6, 7, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we're already 2 in each. All right, so with my third pick, I kind of need a big man, so I'm gonna go Zion. I like Zion. I'm gonna take Zion.
I'm gonna go D-Book.
Good pick, bro. D-Book, man. Boy, tough. Okay, so they're off the board. Ooh, this is tough. Give me Jaylen Brown.
Oh, okay. Give me Vucevic.
Okay. He's underrated as hell. All right, so we each have 3 picks left. Those players, I'm not even gonna try and decipher. Okay, everybody on the left is gone. Paul George is available. Rudy Gobert is available. Mitchell's available. Chris Paul is available. Sabonis, Ben Simmons, and that's it. So I'm gonna take PG-13. Pandemic P.
I'm gonna go X. I'm gonna go S dunk champ. I'm gonna go Donovan Mitchell.
Good pick. I was thinking about him, but I didn't. So there's Rudy Gobert, Chris Paul, Domantas Sabonis, and Ben Simmons. So I'm gonna take CP3.
Okay. I'm gonna go Rudy Gobert.
Okay. You have one more pick, and I have one more pick, and that is between let me read. Bonus and Simmons. Both power forwards, or Ben Simmons can technically play point. Let me see my team. Let's see what we need. So I got shooters. Man. I might have to take a this is tough. If you were picking, who would you pick? I just want to hear.
Sabonis, dude, I don't want Simmons, bro. I don't want Ben Simmons.
I'm thinking about it for defense and passing.
But I don't even care about passing. There's no defense in the All-Star game. I don't know why I need Ben Simmons for. Well, I don't know what he does.
I'm gonna take Ben Simmons just because he said that, and he's gonna clamp it up,
bro. I don't want no Ben Simmons, bro.
And then you get Sabonis by default. All right, I'm sure the rosters will be up on the screen, but so let me read you the starting lineups. I'm gonna start with yours. Your starting lineup is Kyrie at the 1, Bradley Beal at the 2, LeBron at the 3, Giannis at the 4, and Jokic at the 5. That is a star-studded starting lineup. Now mine is Steph at the 1, Luka at the 2, Tatum at the 3, Kawhi at the 4, and Joel at the 5. These are both crazy starting lineups. But let's get to the bench. So as well as LeBron, Beal, Giannis, Jokic, and Kyrie, you have Zach LaVine, Julius Randle, Devin Booker, Nikola Vucevic, Donovan Mitchell, Rudy Gobert, and Domantas Sabonis. And then for me, as well as Steph, Joel, Kawhi, Luka, and Tatum, I have Dame Dollar, James Harden, Zion Williamson, Jaylen Brown, Paul George, Chris Paul, and Ben Simmons. Honestly, think these are pretty even. These are super close. Yeah. Obviously, I'm gonna rock with my team. I know you're gonna rock with your team.
Yes, sir.
But hey, that was actually pretty fun. That was a good draft. Honestly, think this could be how it goes down. So, hey, maybe we'll get the picks exactly right. We'll see. This will be uploaded after, but it was recorded before, so keep that in mind. So yeah, I think that would be a great All-Star game. So I'm excited for that. Next thing I want to do is we're gonna pick the winners of who we think is gonna win the skills contest, the dunk contest, and the 3-point contest. Now I'm gonna have to pull up the list. I know who's in the dunk contest.
And I know who's in the 3-point.
Yeah, there's 6 people. What should I look up? Like
look up NBA 3-point contest 2021.
Yeah, we'll do 3-point contest. Is there a picture? Hopefully, I can just pull it up right here.
Right there, bottom left.
Could I open this one? Open it in a new tab. Hopefully. All right. Yeah, this is pretty good. I mean, it's a video thumbnail, but it'll work. All right, so obviously there's D-Book, Jaylen Brown, Steph Curry, Zach LaVine, Donovan Mitchell, and Jason Tatum. Dame Lillard actually turned it down, which is kind of upsetting. So, man, who do you think – let's give first and second place. Who do you think is going to get first and second place?
I'm going to go underdogs here. I'm going to go first place Zach LaVine. I'm going to go second place Jaylen Brown.
I really love the underdog theory, but I can't do that when Steph's on the table. I got to take Steph at 1. And honestly – Devin Booker did good in a couple weeks ago. I think Devin Booker is going to go number 2. So now let me look up skills contest.
I already know who I'm going to pick for this one.
I only know one person in it.
I know Chris Paul's in it.
Oh, for real? Is Luka in it?
I'm pretty sure he is.
Yeah, he is.
Wait, did I just see Carmelo? Oh, no, that's Robert Covington. Okay, I'm about to say.
So go first and second.
Okay, who could shoot a 3? That's the question. Oh, wait, all of them. With the fastest, bro, dude, I'm gonna go Robert Covington 2. I'm gonna go Luka 1.
Yeah, okay, I like that. I'm gonna go CP 1, and then I'm gonna go underdog. I think Sabonis will finish second.
Okay. So
I like that. And then only if we could do that, the games at your house, bro. We got it. Once things go back to normal, we're doing that every year, bro. And then the last one is NBA dunk contest.
If the All-Star game is in Charlotte again, we could go, but
hey, maybe it'll be Maybe it'll be in DC one year. Sadly, Zion is not in it.
Dude, I'm sorry, bro.
Oh, I
Right dimensions where non-gamers.
Unfortunate. What's up?
I didn't like this one.
The
The
dunk
dunk
contest?
contest people, they're all rookies, bro. Like, I'm confused.
Oh, okay, that's fine. All right, well, I'm not gonna pull it up, but you can see it right there.
Yeah.
It's Obi Toppin, Anthony Simons, and Cassius Stanley. We'll just pick who we think's gonna win. Personally, I think Cassius Stanley's gonna win. Just watching him throughout high school, he's got stupid bounce. What do you think?
I'm gonna agree with you. Obi Toppin is too big. I mean, he can't do them dunks that Cassius Stanley could do. And then, honestly, I see an underdog with Simmons winning, but like I think Stanley got too much bounce to lose.
I don't know if you can hear that, but there's a fire truck coming by. That's an ambulance. Prayers up. All right, so that's it for the AllStar events. And then there's a couple topics we'll talk about, and then we'll go to the few topics we have about the NFL. So there's been lots of, I don't know if you've noticed, but like recently there's been a lot of like technicals that seem like they shouldn't have been, and the refs are like calling technicals super quickly. For example, Devin Booker got ejected from the Lakers game a couple of games ago. And then last night, Donovan Mitchell got ejected from the Sixers game for really didn't seem like he did much. Do you like, and you know, it's causing a lot of debate on social media. Should the NBA do anything about this, or what do you think? Should they take action on the refs? Like, what do you think?
I mean, people got to watch the video again, but it's like, I mean, I think the refs are taking it too out of proportion. Like, oh, they like are gonna see like, oh, like the players acting out of control. But at certain times, like they did with JJ Redick too. Like he spun the ball at the ref and they ejected him. That was the bad call, and I just don't believe that was the right thing to do. To be put like in a different standpoint, but I don't know.
All right, sorry about that pause, y'all. Fayed might begin to call soon, so if it pauses again, that's why. No big deal. We're right back to it. But Fayed was just gave his opinion on, you know, the texts that have been going around. And honestly, my opinion is kind of the same. A lot of these, like, yes, I mean, refereeing is one of the hardest things to do. But I think some of the refs are kind of get full of themselves sometimes, and, you know, don't want to hear the players, you know, oh, that's a terrible call. Like, that's not a foul. Like, that gets on their nerves. So I don't know. They should talk to them, tell them to cool it out, let them live a little bit, let them talk trash to each other a little bit. But I thought that was a good point. The last NBA topic is that, I don't know if you've been noticing this, but Trae Young, I think I mentioned this before, or at least I've talked about it at some point. I don't know if it was on the podcast or in real life or what, but Trae Young. So a thing he's been doing recently is, you know, like on a screen and roll, if they go over the screen and the man's behind you, like you lock him in jail, basically you get him stuck behind you. He'll be driving to the basket and then he'll just stop and jump into them while he's behind them, shoot it, and get free throws. This is something he's been doing a lot. And a lot of people are kind of like, you know, getting upset with him that he keeps doing it. And I can see both sides, but do you think that the NBA should make a rule change, or do you think he's just smart to take advantage of the rule?
I mean, I don't like how players be like, you know how like on 3-point shots where like if you pump fake and the dude goes right by you, but you like initiate contact. Like, I don't like that. Like if the dude does not touch you and you touch him, I think that should be an offensive foul. Like honestly, in my opinion, because like if the dude is avoiding you and he's nowhere near gonna touch you, and you just like do this and try to get the foul, that's kind of making like that. That's not the game of basketball. Like you try to get somebody to foul you, even though they're not gonna even touch you, it's kind of ridiculous.
Yeah, I'm gonna 100% agree with you on that one. If you, as an offensive player, initiate the contact, I agree. It should be an offensive foul. Now, say like on layups, it's similar like to layups. Like if you pump fake on a layup, you get him to jump, and then you jump and do that. I mean, that's usually widely considered like a foul. Like there's no debate about it. And I guess it's similar in ways with the jump shot. Basically, you pump fake, you get them. If they're coming towards you, I understand. But if they jump but try and get out the way, and you still go into them, I think that should be an offensive foul. But as far as Trae Young, I can see both sides. I think it's smart of him to take advantage of the rule, but I do think the NBA needs to make a change to that rule. There's literally nothing the defender could do to not have that be a foul. Because he's trying to recover over the screen, and Trae Young just stops, jumps backwards, and shoots it. It's pretty hard to, not get the foul on that if you're running full speed trying to get over the screen. So definitely they should look into that. They can't change it mid-season, but I'd say look into it in the off-season for sure.
Facts.
All right, and then lastly, the NFL. There's only a couple topics here, so it'll be quick, and then we'll be out of here. The first one, obviously, the biggest one, J.J. Watt signed with the Arizona Cardinals. Now, this was, like we talked about it last week, his top destinations were the Bills, Tennessee, and Green Bay. So this kind of came out the water. He decided to sign with the Arizona Cardinals and his old teammate, D-Hop. What was your reaction, and do you think this was the right choice for him?
I think it was, because I don't think he wanted to go to a Super Bowl like contender. I don't think he wanted to go to a team that's already stacked. I think he wanted to go to a team that the team needed like one or two pieces to get to the top. But I think that was a good sign, because he's going to a new division, new conference, a new team, and he could, get a fresh start. He could play with his old teammate, play with some veteran guys he hasn't played with yet. And I mean, for my team, that's going to be a disaster, because if you got Nick Bosa, J.J. Watt, and Aaron Donald in the same division, bro, Russ better go somewhere fast, bro, because he about to get knocked like every year.
Yeah, I was gonna ask that. That's good that you brought that up. For me, yeah, I agree. I think it was a good decision. Obviously, I wish he went to Green Bay, but Arizona's got a really bright future, man. Kyler Murray, D-Hop, and they got some young wide receivers, and their defense has always been solid. I know some of their guys are getting a little bit older, but their defense is still good. They had Chandler Jones. He's since 2012, him and J.J. Watt have the most sacks, and that's absurd. So. That'll be a crazy duo to watch for sure. Hey, do you think they could finish first now?
I think they can. With the firepower they got at defense and offense, I think Kyler Murray, I think he's gonna get better next season. I think he's gonna improve that arm. I think he's gonna improve the throwing game. I think D-Hop gonna do even better. I think they're a Super Bowl contending team.
Yeah, man, that's gonna be a crazy division, man. That's gonna be the best one for sure. No debate, dude. Because the 49ers, who I think are going to finish last, are probably still going to be 500 or better. So It's crazy. The next one is the NFL is considering making roughing the passer reviewable. So, if the quarterback gets hit late and like the team wants to challenge it if it wasn't called, or if they want to challenge the call that was made, they're considering doing that. What do you think about that, hearing that?
I think they should, because I'm going to give you an example. I think, remember this game. It was Packers at Redskins. You remember this game? Clay Matthews had 3 roughing the passer calls in a row. Like, some of them were, some of them weren't. I'm just going to say, like, the deep ends, right? How are you supposed to sack the quarterback if they're going to throw the flag every time if you to take them down to the ground, if you hit them low, if you hit them in the chest, it's like, I don't get how you're supposed to hit them. I think they should make them reviewable to see if it was actually down low or if it was intentional. They just try to sack the guy.
Yeah, I agree. I think they should. I mean, there's obviously pros and cons. I think because a lot of them are super questionable. I think they've gotten a lot better at that since, that season. I think that was 2018. Matthews had a couple of plays like that season. That was debatable. But yeah, I like it. I think it'll be like the pass interference rule, which maybe they should have kept that. They took that out this year. Maybe they'll keep it in for one season. I don't know. The roughing the passer, honestly, it's not a common, like super common penalty. I mean, it happens, but I like it for like rare penalties like that, or not rare, but like, not super common penalties. I like, that rule. And then the last one, I want to talk about this because, he used to be on the Washington football team. The Vikings say that Kirk Cousins will remain their quarterback going into the future. Now, I think you got mixed emotions on Kirk, man. What do you think about hearing the Vikings say that?
I think that's a bad call. I mean, I think they should try to go get somebody else because, Kirk Cousins last 3 years has not been great. I mean, He has not made the playoffs. I mean, he just is not. He's a good quarterback. I think that's just a bad system for him. I think he needs a better system. Because at Washington, this system was great. I mean, he was a great guy. You know, he made the playoffs like once or twice, maybe 3 times. And I just don't think the Vikings like like I don't think the Vikings playbook or play style fits his his throwing or his running or whatever. I think he needs to go to a team that fits his playing style. I mean, if they did that, just like Carson Wentz, like he started playing bad when him and the coach had bad problems when the playbook didn't work for him. And I just think he can go somewhere like Denver or like maybe New Orleans or
Ooh.
maybe like the Traders or even New England, and you could try to fit the play system to see if you play better.
I really like that New Orleans fit. I think he'd fit amazing there. But I like Kirk. I've always liked Kirk. I wish Washington re-signed him, even though he was hella expensive. Like, I don't know. Like, they did make the playoffs 1 year, but they're a wild card, and they ended up beating the Saints.
Oh yeah.
When it was in overtime, and what's his name? The tight end caught a touchdown.
Yeah, Kyle Rudolph.
Kyle Rudolph, I was blanking on his name, who was just released, by the way. But I think Kirk's he's been solid. Like, he hasn't been great. He hasn't been bad. He's been playing all right. But I think this next year, they're going to be a lot better. So I like them sticking with Kirk. Because unless they have another solid option lined up, I would not risk, throwing away a solid quarterback for a questionable future. So that's my take. As I said, you like, Kirk Cousins, you like that? I've always liked that.
Yeah.
So I'm wishing the best for him next year. And I like the Vikings, so I'll be rooting for them too. It's weird. I like the Packers and the Vikings, but I don't know. Washington all day though. All right. Anything else, man? I think that was pretty much it.
Yeah, that was it, man. We covered everything, man.
Yeah, man. So as I said, it'll be like at least 1 or 2 weeks. Probably won't be next week. So maybe the week after, if there's a lot of stuff going on. If not, we'll wait out a little longer until we can get a good amount of stuff to talk about. So keep that in mind, you guys. As always, if y'all want us to talk about anything, if y'all want to know anything about us, feel free to comment, subscribe, you know what I'm saying, follow, show some love. Yeah, other than that, I think this was a good one. Number 24. Shout out Black Mamba, as always. Yeah, I'm Logan Cross.
I'm Fayed Troy.
Thanks for watching, y'all. Peace. Yes, sir. Oh, I almost left the meeting. I'm going to end it now. Peace.